Hello, fellow cosmonauts. We have got a new moon in Libra coming up this September of 2019. I and the other ladies of Pandora Astrology would love to let you know about what's going on in the sky this month. The sun and the moon are connecting in Libra, early in Libra right here, opposing a challenging, possibly difficult Chiron in Aries. Now, Chiron travels really slowly through Aries. It takes about 7 years to pass through that sign, and it's really only begun. Chiron is the wounded healer, and in the sign of Aries, that is going to be connected with Aries themes, such as heroism, being the warrior, being the fighter. So this is the archetype of the wounded hero, the wounded warrior, and it can bring up themes to do with anger and assertion and directness, and whether or not you can afford to be honest, forthright, and transparent. And so this Chiron is bringing up some deep healing themes and some old wounding around those ideas for all of us in general in a 7-year period, of which this is year 1. And this new moon is bringing up some emotions in reaction to that. Now, a new moon is a new beginning. It's a rebirth. It's sort of an emotional rebirth, you might say, because the moon has to do with emotions, as well as self-care and home, that sort of thing. And this one is happening in Libra. It's the first new moon that's happening in the fall, after the equinox. So this has got to do with Libra themes of relationship and partnership. And then they will be held very much in balance with that Chiron in Aries. So, Natha, I was wondering if you have any thoughts about how this moon might feel and what we should do with the energies.
Yeah, well, it's interesting that there's this Chiron in Aries opposition because Libra is so relational. And a lot of times what I see with Libra is, not wanting to get mad, not wanting to be angry, wanting to smooth the feathers and keep things nice and feeling good. And with Chiron here, in Aries in opposition, if that is happening, like Jamie just said, if there are anger issues that are coming up or things that need to be healed, then this is gonna be a bit of a challenge for all of that Libra energy that just wants to keep it sweet. And on the other hand, new moons are about really beginnings, and so we might find that this is the beginning of some real communication with our partners, even with ourselves, communicating around the way that we even taking care of ourselves, right? And sort of feeling into our own self-worth. So kind of look for themes like that, I think. That's what I see. And Julia, you always have some really good thoughts. What do you see?
Thank you so much, Natha. The Libra-Aries dynamic has a lot to do with self versus other. Who you are in a relationship is a distinct entity than who you are just on your own. And anytime we've got Chiron in the picture, it means that we might be feeling some ouchies from like the distant past of our life, times around childhood, times around adolescence, when we start becoming an individual, which is very much an Aries theme. So, this new moon could definitely affect partnerships of all kinds, romantic partnerships, business partnerships, if you're in a platonic dyad with somebody. And but there might be a bit of a challenge, especially old stuff coming up, between how much should I compromise myself as an individual for this, as a partnership between two people.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think there's, with that Libra moon, there's a tendency to be diplomatic and want to smooth things over and play the peacemaker, but Chiron's just not going to let it be that simple. So beware of angry outbursts and be ready to pour oil on troubled waters and then not set it on fire. Well, we've got more good stuff like this rolling out for you every day, every month. We've got horoscopes coming out on pandorastrology.com/horoscope. And we do a monthly forecast page where these videos go up. And if you want more good stuff like this, you can sign up for the newsletter. And you can find links for all that stuff in our YouTube description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye.